I spoke about the Beatitudes the other day. They were the Sermon on the Mount, if you like. The first one is, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So, what are the poor in spirit? What is being poor in spirit? Well, I'm taking what I'm sharing from the Wisdom Jesus, Cynthia Borgio, and what she's saying is the poor in spirit are those who are able to be taught, not those that know everything. So I've met many Christians along the years who know, they've got the hotline to God. They know it all, and that's great for them. But that's not what Jesus says. He said, blessed are the poor in spirit, those who are able to be taught. Cynthia Borgio in the book gives a story about a Zen master trying to teach a pupil, a student of Zen Buddhism, who is seeking awakening, being in touch with presence, being awakened, which is the ultimate search for every religion, really, to be there with God. It's great because Jesus gives us this hot road to it. But anyway, what the Zen master does is begin to pour a cup of tea and then just lets the cup overflow and overflow until the student says, "Oh, the cup's flowing over." And the master says, yes, and so are you. And until you're empty, you're not able to be taught. So that's the first one, and that's what I wanted to say to you. And it kind of figures quite a lot in the Gnostic Gospels as well. This getting rid of everything, being naked is sort of mentioned like little children. Unless you become naked, unless you become like little children, then you're not able to enter the kingdom, because we hold on to all this stuff. We've learned a lot. We're holding those things that actually stop us from being where we're meant to be. It's so simple that we can't accept it. And it's a bit like in one of the miracles of Elisha, the prophet, back in the Old Testament, is when King Naaman comes and says, we've heard that you're a great man of God. What can I do to be healed? Because he had leprosy. And Naaman says, well, I'll ask God for you. And Naaman waits on God, and Elisha waits on God. And then he comes back and he says, go and dip yourself 7 times into, I think it's the Tigris River, I can't remember anyway, it's a river 7 times. And when the king hears this, he's really outraged. He says, if I wanted to, dip myself in a river, I could have done it where I came from. I needn't have travelled all these miles to see you. I could have just done it myself. And all Elisha could say was, okay. But he thought, well, what's the point in leaving and going all the way back if I haven't looked into this? So he actually goes and does it and gets healed. And that's often what it's like, where we are like seeking something, some miraculous answer that we have to work really hard for. One of the friends of Josh, who does rapping and what have you, wrote a rap for Josh, or mentions Josh in this rap, like years ago when Josh became a Christian, and it sort of says something like knees, hands up, sit down, you can't get to heaven unless you wear the right clothes, or something like that. And a lot of people think that because religion is so full of observances, and it's so, you have to do this, you have to do that, that's what you have to do. And actually, I don't want that. I don't want to take that form. But that's not what it's about at all. It's about being really simple. It's about being. Anyway, it's quite exciting, and I'll go on to the next Beatitude in the next video.